Imagine your mind as a vast, self-evolving software, constantly running scripts, some installed early in life, some updated to experience, and some left outdated, causing glitches, loops, and lagging performance. But here's the most fascinating thing. Every piece of code can be rewritten, upgraded, and optimized. You aren't born with limiting beliefs. No child hesitates before attempting to walk. No baby wonders if they're good enough to cry when hungry. These are scripts installed later, sometimes useful, sometimes limiting. The good news, you hold the administrator password. Imagine two people standing before an unfamiliar door. One sees uncertainty as danger. His code says, better not risk it. What if something goes wrong? The other's code is different. What exciting possibilities might be behind this? One script leads to paralysis, the other to adventure. Yes, both started as blank templates, before experience programmed them. What if you could edit your own response? The next time you face the unknown, notice your default script. Pause. Add a new line of code. How can this be exciting? What would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? What's the best possible outcome? Each question rewires the brain, interrupting the old pattern, injecting a new option, rewriting the code. A stuck mind sees only one option, trapped. A slightly more aware mind sees two, but that's just a tug of war, a double bind, conflict. True freedom begins when you introduce a third. A musician learns to play fast, another learns to play slow. But the master, he flows between them, calibrating, adapting, finding the sweet spot where art lives. Life is the same, feeling stuck between yes and no. Add a third, maybe, but under my conditions. Trapped between stay and go. Add explore a middle way. Frustrated between react and suppress. Add observe, breathe, then choose my response. Options expand awareness. Awareness expands choice. Choice expands freedom. And freedom is where true transformation begins. What if every negative emotion was actually your mind's debugging tool? A flashing red light on the dashboard. Not a failure, just feedback. A person gets frustrated whenever people ignore them. Old code. I'm not important. New code. What deeper need is this revealing? Oh, I value being heard. Now how can I express that in a way that gets results? Suddenly anger isn't an enemy, it's a teacher, pointing towards an unmet need, inviting calibration. The secret, don't suppress, don't react, translate. If there were a single line of code that could rewire everything, it'd be this. How can this get even better? Not will this get better, that's too passive. Not what if it gets worse, that's the old fear script. But how can this get better? A command to your subconscious, an invitation to infinite possibility. Ask it in moments of struggle. Ask it in moments of triumph. Ask it when your mind wants to replay an old pattern. Ask and your mind will answer. Because the moment you start upgrading the questions you ask, you start upgrading the answers you get.